What's up guys, it's your boy Noody. As you all know, the new Thief Elite spec going into End of Dragons is called Specter. Being a Thief main, many of you have asked of my opinions on it, so I'm here to share my thoughts on the class. Keep in mind that I've only played the class in beta just like everyone else, and anything could be changed before launch. This is going to be a pretty raw overview. I'm not going super in depth into every aspect of the class, I'm just giving my opinions pretty broadly. So leave a like on the video, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So after the preview of the class was shown, I was initially quite disappointed and skeptical of Specter. I wasn't sure how I felt about a support and Condi based Thief, but sure enough I can say after playing the class I felt a lot better about it. I will touch on the Condi damage, the insane single target support, and also the power damage builds. You guys know I'm mostly a World vs World player, so that's where I base my beta experience. What I was quick to realize upon starting the beta was that Specter offered a lot of build diversity. There are multiple areas that this class can excel in my opinion, and it is by far the best elite spec and the most complete out of all the new End of Dragons classes. I started the beta off by playing a tanky-ish Condi build with Scepter and Pistol. What you're about to see is the first fight I got into with the class. I was still yet to get a complete understanding of how the class is to be played, but I more or less immediately felt a synergy between Specter and how Thief is usually played. Keep in mind, my build wouldn't be counted as anywhere near fully optimized considering it was beta gear, and I put it together in just a couple minutes. After winning some more 1v1s, you guys know what's on my mind. How does the class perform outnumbered? It's what I usually do, so I'll put it to the test. After a few outnumbered fights, I can assure you that it isn't bad at all. I didn't have a whole lot of success. I don't think I was running a good enough build to pull off 1v3s, but I could tell that with the right build and the right amount of practice, they could definitely be pulled off. In my personal opinion, the Condi tanky builds are very slow to kill people. They work well in 1v1, but I'm not sure they can put out enough pressure to win outnumbered fights. It wasn't long after this that I discovered, in my opinion, the most broken part of the class. The single target support is nuts. Pair any good roaming class up with a support Scepter. Specter, I keep doing that. Pair any good roaming class up with support Specter, and you are loving life. Dude, you wanna see like how much barrier I can give you?
Yeah, let's see it.
Alright, let's see how quick I can get you to max barrier. Right.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're at max.
Holy shit, dude.
Now here's the thing, in these clips where you're seeing me apply ridiculous barrier and healing, I'm not even running a support build or support gear. You can literally just spam heals and barrier with minimal effort. Now when it comes to how support Thief will be played, I can definitely see it being prioritized in small group play such as roaming and definitely SPVP. How or if it will be played in hardcore PvE or large scale World vs World, I'm not 100% sure as those game modes require area healing rather than a single target. But nonetheless, it's pretty awesome. It is without question though, with these numbers, that Specter support will be meta in small scale play. It's pretty much like an easier version of Blood Scourge, just spamming barrier. Oh dude, you're dying. Hold on, let me heal you. There's some barrier.
I have my heal soon. I'm healing.
You're good, homie. You're good. You don't need the heal. Finally, to end off the beta, I decided to try Power Specter. I saw that fellow Thief God, Syndrina, had made a really nice Scepter Dagger build that was created for SPVP specifically. It involved running many of the new well skills simply for the Shadow Step mobility. This allows for you to run Dagger Pistol in your other weapon set over Short Bow. Syndrina seemed to make this build work incredibly well. Whether that is because of his very high skill level or not, will be yet to find out. I personally stuck only to World vs World throughout the beta and decided to run more or less the same Deception utility skills as I did with the Condi build. However, I switched up to Scepter Dagger and put on some power gear. I was really shocked to find out how hard Scepter Dagger 3 can hit, and it was clear to me that Specter definitely followed the Thief tradition of 3-3-3 spam. I was winning 1v1s against other Thief players, and the build was extremely fun to play in groups too, as it varied from DPS to support with ease. In my opinion, the Shadow Shroud, I think that's what it was called, the Shroud mode, like the Necro type shit, that was pretty good. It offers a lot of utility. I would say it still feels a bit clunky. The auto attacks are pretty weak. They do apply Torment, but Torment doesn't do that much damage these days after the nerf. If you're moving, it doesn't tick as hard. I would like to see that do a little extra power damage. I think a good balance would be if the Shadow Shroud offered more damage and, you know, more aggressive play in trade for it to like run out quicker, because right now I feel like you can almost always have a lot of Shadow Shroud available, but the impact of the skills in Shadow Shroud don't seem that massive. They definitely do help, like there's a blast finisher, there's a fear, you can get some stability out of it, there's nice damage that comes out of the fourth ability. However, I definitely don't feel any urgency to be going into Shadow Shroud or, you know, quickly get it off before the Shadow Shroud actually runs out. So yeah guys, to wrap it up, I can definitely say that Specter is is most fun when played in small groups. Condi, power and support builds are all very viable in the right hands. I look forward to End of Dragons releasing so we can see more polished and complete builds around Specter, and all in all my worries about the class have faded away because I had a lot of fun playing it for a few days. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Specter. Do leave a like on the video guys, and if you enjoy the content please subscribe to the channel. The rest of the video will just be a few leftover clips that I've got. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out.
I got